Compadres, what is going on? And for whatever the word is for the female version of compadres, it might even be the same. I don't have no clue. But today we're installing some pretty awesome stuff. I've talked about this a bunch, and yes, I'm running around in circles, but I've talked about this a bunch, and it has something to do with my light bar and other accessories that I will get. So no furthermore, let me show you what I'm talking about. SPOD. Alright, I'm going to try to show you the best I can. I kind of got it scattered all out here in a mess. But this is the actual SPOD. And I'll tell you all about this thing if you do not know what this is. And it has all of its wires. I'm pretty sure this is 9 foot long. Don't need to cut it on that blade. Probably not the best place to put it, but you know, gotta do it. It's all kind of tangled up. Here's the actual switches. I thought they were all supposed to be the same color, but they did not. I mean, don't really matter too much. I guess you could take these off and put the ones that actually have the light up, and you can get like extra words on it, like zombie light or whatever. But yeah, I could feel even just from the snap. Pretty high quality stuff. Got all the wiring already done for you and everything. It's pretty awesome. It's all just plug and play stuff. Of course, so there's that. I got a couple zip ties, a couple connectors, a couple sleeves, and of course a couple stickers. And it does have instructions. And on the instructions is this little thing right here that you can cut out for whatever size you get, whether it's 2, 3, 6, which is mine, or 8, and it will tell you how to like cut out something in your truck where you could put it. We're going to have to do a little bit of rigging with this though, because I do not want to put it in the sunglasses holder where most people end up putting these in their Tacoma. But yeah, so we'll figure out something with that. Also, what I got is this is from powertrays.com. It is the thing that actually holds the SPOD. For a lot of people that have SPODs that do not want to use the power tray, they end up just putting it right here on top of their fuse box. And if you want to do that, that's fine. It don't bother me. It's your truck. You do your thing. But me, I thought the aluminum looked really, really nice. It kind of keeps it out of the way. So that's what I'm going to use. Also, it's got that little spot right there that's blank. I'm going to use that for my little rock light box. For y'all that watch my video on that, I just kind of got it hanging right now, so I'm going to end up drilling some holes in this, putting it right there, and it ought to look nice and clean. Alright, so this is the actual SPOD box. Now what this is basically the home base for all your electrical stuff that you could be hooking up on your truck. Therefore, light bars, winches, air compressors, the whole 9 yards you can hook up on this thing pretty simple. And the way I will show that, pop this little thing off on these sides. Try to be real gentle with it, and you'll see why. So the cover comes off. And this is what is revealed underneath it. Okay, as you can see, it's got relays and it's got fuses. And you can pull each one of these out and interchange them with whatever you think is needed for that thing. Also, and when I mean simple, I mean it is so simple I can't even explain it. It's just that simple. When you get, let's say for instance, a light bar like I'm hooking up on my truck, all you need is the positive and the ground. You run it right in between these screws for positive 1. Actually, I think it says SW1 for switch 1, and then just your ground. You hook it up in there, boom, it's done. Alright, like I said, we were going to get this positive, or that positive, and that negative took out. It is a 10 millimeter, and be sure to be extremely gentle with this thing. Alright, so I got them out, got the positive and the negative out. We're going to move this to this tray. Now make sure you line up everything with everything. And so, because I mean, it'll go on there either way, but it will only work one way. Alright, we got it moved onto the tray. You can actually not use those little stands right there if you want to. With this power tray, it comes with flush mounts, I believe, so you can just do that flush to there. I don't see a problem with it being like that, so that's how I'm going to leave it. The next thing that I am going to do, just for the hardest thing about it, is I'm going to run these wires through the actual spot in the truck, getting ready to hook these up, so I can actually get that in there and get these hooked up. Before you lay that in there, because once you get that in there and it's screwed down and everything, it's hard to get all these wires going to that because you got to go up through little holes and little weather pieces. But that's what I'm going to do right now. By where most people put these. Most people like to put them in the second. I'm gonna take my key up. The second spot for your glasses. But I don't really necessarily want to cut into this, so I'm gonna put mine right there. I know it's kind of hard to see. I'll take this little flashlight out real quick, shine you. All right, so what I did is I used a little punch from the inside and punched a little hole in there, and I ended up having to get a big punch to make it a little bit bigger. You really can't see too well, and I don't really have a light. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dope. Boom, let there be light. But that punch I ended up using to make it just a little bit bigger. You'll run your what is that, a clothes hanger? Yeah, a clothes hanger is one of the best things you could ever keep doing electrical work. But run that clothes hanger through the hole, and then you'll end up wrapping this. I don't really know why I did that. I'm going to wrap that with that and pull that wire right through there. All right, we got it in. Those under there are 12. I insist on starting those first and then worrying about this one. It says to put this thing on first in the instructions. Don't do that. Put that one on in the bottom down there. It's already using an existing spot. It's holding them 2 vacuum lines in right there. It ain't gonna really focus in, I don't think, where y'all can see it. Right there, yeah. It's holding these 2 little vacuum lines on. This goes over on the top of that. Another way to do it, push this back behind this right here and run your hand from this side, not that side. Makes it a lot easier. And plus take your fuse box thing off. And be sure also that you want to adjust this thing before you tighten everything down. Push it back, pull it forward, wherever you want. But make sure you have enough room to get your fuse box back on, because that would be a pain if you got that all tied down. You could not get that thing right back on. After I got that installed, I decided to practice running, or I'd running my wire. I did not run it up there. I'm running mine right here. As you can see, it's just laying in there, but there will be a plate that goes back that will hold this basically flush right there. And then all the access, it's 9 foot long, so there will be, is ran under this. Nice secure up in there. But anyway, we're gonna get it all wired up, and then we're gonna put some lights to it and see if it actually works. These are the extra wires that I'm going to use to run the light bar. I already got one done, as you can see. I don't know how much you focus in you can get on that. What you got to do, first you got to strip this wire. This wire from my light bar is really, really little. So for me to even tighten it down inside this little piece right here, I have to bite it or cut it. I bite it because I don't have cutters. But pull it down, flip it over, and then you'll twist it and you'll run it up in there. Twist it once, flip it over, grab the bottom half, twist it again. Just makes the wire a little bit more thicker so it goes down on there tighter. Take a little piece over here, slide it in. Your needle nose, squeeze it down as tight as you can get it. Alright, I ended up having to use these. I was going to solder them, but I could not find my solder gun, so they're going to be this temporary. I'm going to go back through and change it because I don't really like those little things. I think they look kind of crappy, but they work for now, so I'm going to use them to just make sure the whole system runs. Anyway, you're going to run your positive and your ground. I'm running my light bar into this right here. It literally says switch 1 and ground. You get these little connectors on there. I showed y'all earlier how to put those on there and just run it and snap it right into there. We'll throw the top on it, get the negative and the positive hooked up, and we'll see if we got power to everything. Got everything hooked back up. wires run together, everything. Try to keep it out of the way. It's kind of hard. Still looks kind of like crap, so they got to get that thing fixed up. We got to drill some holes in that, but other than that, be good. Anyway, we're going to try the lights. Hit the switch! Oh, yes. It works. Dadgum. So, we got it working. That's what I'm talking about. Hit the switch again. Yes. Light bar's not flickering anything. Everything looks good like this. It does say in the manual, though, that you want to let this thing be running when you turn them on, at least to start with, just so everything kind of gets normal. But yeah, everything's working so good right now. So I'm going to put the top on. I'm going to drill the holes for my rock lights, and then I'll let you see it all come together in one sequence. This is awesome. All right, this is how it looks tidied up and everything. The SPOD there, a little box for my rock lights there. Looks pretty clean. But yeah, light bar's working on the front. Rock lights are working. Looks pretty sweet. Pretty satisfied. All right, guys, I just got home. I'm about to hop in the shower. The SPOD works good and everything like that. I'm gonna have to make the, I'm actually buying a little piece that's gonna fit it in that little hole nice and tidy and everything. But what I wanted to say before I end the video is I got a huge surprise coming up probably tomorrow or the day after. And it's a little different. It's not truck things, but it's something that I used to get into a lot, and I'm going to start getting back into. So anyway, be sure to watch the next video, like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next video. Peace out.